All right, good day, good evening, good afternoon. Today we're going to do a quick market report. I'm going to be showing you a buyer's market and a seller's market. We get this question a lot. How's the market doing? Well, it depends on the market. Let's go. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you here is I'm actually going to show you a seller's market. Now, as you can see up here at the top, this is all of Beach's MLS. This is a lot of South Florida. This is only single family homes up to 800,000, which crazily enough is now actually an affordable home. And what you'll find here, you can see that this line here, or these bar graphs, these bars in this graph go up. They go left to right and they go up. So this goes back 14 months from 323 over here to 524. And what we can see is we really almost had a doubling of the inventory from the bottom here at 557.74 up here to 9339. Those are the amounts of units actually on the market. Down here, this black line is the pending line. So that's what actually goes under agreement. So you can see this line actually moved down. And as this line moved down through the latter part of last year, then the inventory went up and to the left. So those kind of have a nice inverse relationship, if you will. The pendings did go up, which kind of leveled off the active properties coming on the market. Now, I'm going to quickly move you down here to, this is the average listing price, or the average price per square foot sold. So what this shows us here, if we were to just go over here to 523, this is $287 per square foot on average for that single family home under 800,000. It went up to 301. So we've had a nice appreciation over the last year, and you can see this is a very gradual appreciation going left to right and up. All right. So we can see the price per square foot going up in under 800,000 for a single family home. The next thing we want to look at here is the days on market. Very healthy for days on market. This line right here is the original listing price to sale price. So you can see right here that people were getting on average 95% of their original listing price to their eventual sale price. Now down here, you can see these are the days on market. This last month, we had 50 days on the market. National average is around 76. Very, very healthy. And then this next graph will show you the month's supply of inventory. Now, under 3 months of inventory is a seller's market. Between 3 and 6 is neutral. And over 6 months of inventory is a buyer's market. We are just barely into a neutral market, but as of 424 and 324, those were both pretty much seller's market. If we look back further, most of the months, there's only about 5 months in here that are over 3 months of inventory. You can see back in here, 1.7, 1.8, 1.6, 1.6, 2, 1.9. Those are very low amounts of inventory, which basically equates to a seller's market. Now, let's move over here to the condo market, because this is very different. And I wanted to do not the lower price condos, but the mid-level condos, 400,000 to 1.8 million. Now, what you can see here is, again, almost a doubling of supply of the inventory. We have almost as many, right around the last graph was 10,349 active units, which is right around the same amount of active units for single family homes. But what we don't have is we don't have those 3,000 pendings. So what's happening is the inventory is coming on the market. It's not being absorbed. And this is turning into it is in a buyer's market. And I'll show you here in a second. But you can see that inventory has gone up, and this black line and the closing lines have stayed pretty level. So the inventory is not coming off the market. If we move down here, this is the first time I've seen this in a while. So we got 524, $436 per square foot. If we go over here to 523, $453 a square foot. That's down almost $20 per square foot on average. Now, what does that mean? That means that you're actually have decreased in value for a lot of condos out there. And this is where we're just really first starting to see this. So pay attention here. If you are in a condo, you might have lost value in the condo. Now, if you're under 400,000, that's a little bit of a different market. You just reach out to us and we can let you know whether you're in a buyer's or seller's market. Now, if we move down here to the next graph, you can see that 65 days on the market is well below that, 50 something days on the market, or well above rather. What is below is this is 92%. So on average, people are getting on 92% of their original listing price to their sale price. And you can see it's pretty much in the low 90s here. The days on the market has stayed relatively static. It's bouncing around a little bit, but ultimately, you're looking around 65 days on the market to sell a condo, and that's got to be if it's priced right, because this next graph will show you that you are in, if you have a condo, depending on the area. That's why you need to reach out. Let us know which area specifically, because you might not be in a buyer's market. This is a collective analysis. But what you can see right here, as of last month, it was 7 months of inventory, and we've been in a buyer's market since around October. It was at 6.3, 7.6, 7.7, 10.8, 9.5. Dropped off a little bit during season there when the snowbirds came into town and gobbled up that inventory. I wanted to go through those numbers relatively quickly for you and to show you that we can do an analysis and give you a really good idea of what's going on within 6 or 7 minutes. It doesn't take me much longer than 10 or 15 minutes to put this all together, depending. I've got a pretty good system going down, but I wanted to show you that when, I constantly get this question, how's the market doing? And I always say to people, look, it just depends on the price point, the area, the type of property, what condition it's in relative to the other properties in the area, and really diving into the macro picture. I was on a listing appointment last night, and we basically found out that there's about 15 months of inventory in this person's, where they're trying to sell their house. I was like, well, look, we really need to be really extra hyper vigilant about how we price this property, because you have 15 months of inventory. You have like one sale and like 15 on the market. So there's a lot for people to look at. So I wanted to show that to you. I hope it was helpful. And if there's anything we can do for you, please reach out. Thank you.